So we've been spending a lot of time talking about some of the problems that as a family you've been experiencing. So I'm getting a pretty good idea of what you've experienced as a family. But rather than looking at the what happened, I want to get a better understanding of the why. Why Angelica has been feeling the way she has. So Marta, what are your thoughts? What do you think is making Angelica feel the way she's been feeling?
Well, I think if her mom didn't take the drugs and didn't get arrested so much and made the time to be Angelica's mom and to care for Angelica, that Angelica maybe wouldn't be feeling this way today.
And I know we've spent a lot of time about what happened, but I'm really interested in understanding why you think she's been feeling the way she has, rather than what happened.
Like the depressed and everything?
Yes.
Maybe because when her mom, my daughter, did go to jail from the drugs, I couldn't afford to take both girls home with me, so I took the baby. And Angelica, because of this, Angelica had to go to the group homes. And over the time while their mom is in jail, Angelica went to 5 group homes, and only now she can come live with me, but in the meantime, maybe she was feeling like we didn't love her, like her family didn't want her, and so maybe this is why she's feeling depressed the way she is. I think so.
So Angelica, I know you've shared a lot about how you've been feeling lately. Have you ever shared with grandmother how you've been feeling lately?
No, not really.
How do you think she would respond if you did share some of the things you shared with me today?
I don't know. I feel like she just wouldn't care because when her mom went to prison, she just left me and only took my little sister, so it made me feel like maybe she wouldn't even want to listen to me.
Do you think if I helped and tried to have her listen, would you be willing to try and share how you've been feeling?
Maybe.
Martha, can you tell me what those conversations are like between you and Angelica at home?
Like, what kind of conversation?
Just any conversations, like what's that interaction like between you and her at home? Can you give me an example of a typical day at home when you're trying to talk to her about how she's feeling?
I mean, like, it's very hard to talk to her about how she's feeling because she doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to talk to me.
What's that like? What goes wrong when you do try to talk to her?
Like the other day, or maybe last week when she just came home, she just came to my home. She looked sad and like maybe a little depressed. So I went to ask her and talk to her and see maybe what's wrong. And when I went to talk to her, she just slammed the door on my face. And so I got angry because I don't want her to slam the door on my face in my house, you know. She's living with me now. And so I got angry and I yelled back at her to not slam the door. And then she yelled back at me, and so I said, forget about it. And then we didn't talk. We just didn't talk about it.
Would you want things to be different between you and Angelica?
Of course, of course. You know, this is my daughter's daughter. This is my granddaughter. Whatever will help her.
If Angelica were willing to talk to you about what she shared with me in regards to how she's been feeling, would you be willing to participate in having that conversation with her? But that would involve, of course, with my support and preparing you to have that conversation with her.
Sure, if it will help her, sure.
So Angelica, would you like to share some of the things you've shared with me over the course of the last few weeks with your grandmother?
Yeah. We'll try. So I've been feeling very sad and depressed and lonely. abandoned by you. And sometimes I feel so lonely and abandoned that it gets to a point where I feel like, what's the point of living if no one cares about me?
How are you feeling right now, Martha? How are you feeling after she shared what she shared right now? What's going through your mind?
It's hard. I felt bad. I mean, when your mom got arrested and I had to pick one of you, it was very hard for me also. It was hard for me to have to choose between you and Jessica. I still feel guilty about it. I still feel very bad that you had to go in group homes. But at the same time, you were older, and I thought because you were older, you know, your sister was a baby. I thought because you were older that you could take care of yourself better, and you would be able to do that. But it was really hard. It was really hard to choose.
So how are things coming along since the last time I spoke to you?
Things are coming along really good. I think Angelica and me, you know, we had a lot of work to do, but we talk a lot more. She tells me how she feels, and I also tell her how I'm feeling, and things are doing really, really good. And she had a really nice idea for her sister to plan her birthday party, for Angelica to plan Jessica's birthday party coming up. So I'm letting Angelica do that with her sister, and their relationship is getting so much stronger. They do all kinds of activities together. It's really, really nice.
And Jessica, you seem so happy today. You have so much energy.
Yeah.
How's it coming? How are you and your big sis coming along? How's that working?
Oh, very good. I love having my sister at home. Sometimes she lets me sleep in her room, and then she can come sleep with me too. I love that she's at our house. Yeah, I love having her around. She's planning my birthday, and she's gonna be part of it. I'm gonna have friends, and she's my best friend now.
Oh, Angelica, how are you doing? How are things coming along? What are you up to?
Well, things are going well. I'm really happy. I feel like I have a home now with my sister and my grandma, and I get to be there now with my sister. She's growing up now, and I think she's gonna need me more. You know, she's getting older, and things have been going well with my grandma. We're talking more. I'm telling her how I feel, and when I'm sad, I go to her, and she's there for me. I'm really happy that we're together now.
And we're getting ice cream after here.
Oh, I want ice cream.
I'm also, I have friends over now, so that's really nice. And I'm gonna learn how to drive soon. I'm gonna try to get my
Wait,
permit.
how old are you?
I'm 14, so 15. I'm gonna get that, and we'll see how it goes from there. Things are really
Good, I'm happy to hear